Hey guys, I'm Monster Matt here, and welcome back once again to the Monster Sanctuary Randomized Run. So we're heading down to dislodge the champion monster gnawing on the world tree's roots this time around. It was pointed out to me though, by... I had the name and now I've gone and forgotten it. Give me a moment, I'll look it up on the comment section. It was pointed out to me that we could bookend our run. It was Pikachu. Who pointed out that, like, the Pterodryle being replaced by the fungus actually made a rather nice bookend to the series, because we started off with the Fumagus, and the Pterodryle is, you know, in a lot of ways, you know, quite often, the last champion you fight, because, well, they were the last super champion added, and typically the last one you would go after if you were played through the game in its normal progression of things. So that kind of entertained me. So we may need to do that, because it didn't occur to me at the time. And I believe it was pointed out to me as well that the chest down near where the Pterodryle is, or usually is, the fungus is, you need to charge from the far side, which makes sense. I figured it was something I was forgetting to do. Now that we have Bard, we can kick through some of these doors fairly easily, so that's nice. Hope you guys are all doing well today, by the way, and thank you as always for checking out the video. I do hope that you're going to enjoy yourself with it. As always, you know, I like that is the goal. You know, and if you don't for whatever reason, hey, let me know. I'm always looking to make my content better. I think I need a turtle for this. Yeah. I've leveled up our team a little bit, by the way. Only about like 1 or 2 levels higher than the last time you guys saw, just from running over to get here. So as such, we've got a better heal on our Nike now, thank goodness. Could have sworn there was something over here, but maybe I'm misremembering. Down here in the Undersea passages is where we need to go for the root gnaw. I'm not really sure why these bubbles are here, honestly, considering, like, you have to have improved swimming by this point in the proceedings, so it's not like you're gonna be held back. Oh well. It does make for, you know, a bit of atmosphere. Shockhoppers! The Penguin Armada! Kind of reminds me of the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer they just released last week. There I go, like, dating this recording, but then again, I guess the date's right on it anyway. But, you know, like, the do you yield? I love those penguins. Whatever you may think of the Mario movie, like, those penguins are pretty funny. Alright, coming up on... Oh, it's just kind of floating there. I am the driftwood. I drift in the water. Like, alright, so you do. Guess that means I gotta use my bird team, considering they burn things most effectively. I kinda love how it's just standing there, though. This is fine. How are you? I do so hope you're all having a lovely day. I, the tree, shall stand here very menacingly. Explosion! He does do earth damage, though, which my Griffonix is not a huge fan of, I must say. Gotta love those 7,500 damage crits, though, on explosion. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Please stop melting my bird. I need the bird to be alive, please. Really should put more support on, honestly, would have helped. mitigate some of that, but healing wave we'll do in a pinch. Gotta remember to take more time on our setup. There you go. 4 turns. Druid oak egg, bracelets, bronze, iron, and corn. Probably slightly boiled corn now, considering all the fire and the water. Keeper Dragoon. That must have been the champion monster that the water is told. Actually, wait, hang on. If the Druid Oak is the one that's been, like, attacking the World Tree's roots, doesn't that mean that, like, the World Tree itself is evil because the Druid Oak is, like, part of its roots? Right? Like, that makes sense, yeah? Some kind of evil tree spirit that has gone wrong and bad. So the roots themselves are bad. Oh, it's just a shortcut back out of here. That's remember being here, I guess. But yeah, there's some lore for you. Maybe the World Tree isn't doing quite as well as they would have liked us to think. It's been getting a little green around the well, it doesn't have any gills, but a little green around the grapevine. There is one spot up here I'm seeing that we haven't actually got to yet, but I'm gonna leave the Terradryle for last, just because, you know, that, like, bookend with the fungus really does kind of amuse me. So we're gonna be leaving that. I'm in the wrong spot. I need to go up higher. I always do this. Can I just loop around? I can just loop around. Probably easy, faster. Well, I don't know about faster, but it works just as well if I can avoid those guys. And I did. Yay. Penguin, bats. Actually, between the penguin, the bats, and the you know, the morphing shape changer that may or may not be made out of clay, I'm starting to wonder if the Forgotten World is just Gotham City. You know, you've got the penguin, you've got the Batman, or the bat in this case, and you know, the changeling could be Clayface. I don't know. I'm not sure who that makes us, though, exactly. Given all the bad jokes, I think that might make me the Joker. I'm not sure how I feel about that. You know, it's a bit of a dubious honor. Like, well, all right, let's go ahead and burrow the bat. Throw in a little aqua blasting because its dodge chance is annoying. And we're done. Shock hopper egg, there you go. I don't mind a little bit of fighting here and there, though, because, I mean, at this point, we really need to get our levels up. I don't think we're going to be able to take the last, well, depending on what the last boss is, I don't think we're going to be able to take it too well on level 35s, so, I mean, let me actually, like, pop out something I can use to get through this muck. Which reminds me, on stream chat the other night, we were talking about, like new evolutions for older Pokemon, and we were kind of joking around, saying, like, well, you know, what if Grimer and Muck evolved again? You know what I mean? Like, well, we've already got Grime, we've got Muck, so what's the last, you know, like, what's the third evolution gonna be? And I was like, Gunk. I mean, you've already got Gunk Shot as an actual Pokemon ability or move, so there you go. Gunk, you know, Gunk, Grimer, Muck, Gunk. How did I get to the? Oh, this is the one where there's like a hidden wall, isn't there? I think I might have just gone all the way around that for no reason. I do stuff like that, though. That's what I'm here for. Being a goofball that can't go in a straight line, so you don't have to be. I'm like a GPS, except you don't need to listen to like my every instruction. You can just skip to the part where I get it right. Now then, I believe it would be over here. Yes. No? Really? No. Okay. It must be. Could be on over on the far right, I guess, or like somewhere else along the way. There, like I'm totally convinced there's a way to get in there that isn't like, you know what I mean? I know I found it before too. Is the galling part? It's like, yeah, well, I know I've gotten there, but now I need to remember how I got there. It's got to be one of the bordering places anyway. We'll find it. not huge. It's probably not underneath because it's hard to go up. I need you guys to move, please. Yeah. I guess it could be over here on the right where I was before, in the gunk spot, or here maybe. I don't think so, but. Let's see. Let's try here. Nope. Oh, I didn't open that. Well, there you go. Not there either. Okay. Well, then it's gotta be down here. Like, there's the only spot left. Really? I'm feeling very dumb right now. Come on, give it to me. There we go. I need to be here somewhere. I was getting very concerned. I'm like, oh boy, I can feel my credibility slipping. What little of it I have anyway. There we go. Warhorn! Tooteth the fluteth. To summon the bruteth. That finally gives us a musical weapon for our bard. Let's see. Health plus 100, healing, shielding, and buff actions heal with monster with lowest health by 70%. Ooh, not bad actually. Normally I would use the harp, but I don't have the harp at the moment, so that'll have to do. All right, so that pretty much completes this area again, aside from the Terradryle down the bottom there. Oh, and that's a spot up there apparently as well. Well, hold on just a moment then. Let me get out of this muck, this gunk, this grime. You can insert your evolution here. Oh yeah, I did not even see that there. I just stared right at it like, ah, you know, why can't I go up past this spot? Because there's vines. Oh. Just squeeze up past the Thanatos. Nope, never mind, didn't squeeze. I did not squeeze. I thought squeezy thoughts and it didn't squeeze. A nice big column of bleed on these guys. Spread that those guys. It's also pointed out to me that I could replace Brawlish with a Sutsune to keep the bleed on there and further stack up the bleed. Honestly, that's pretty tempting. She doesn't synergize with the water angle, of course, but like, I'm still kind of tempted to do it. Because keeping the bleed stacks would be delicious. Would also give the group an actual like healer as well, because like while our Orca is doing alright for itself, you know, gang Orca here is keeping us alive. It's only by the narrowest of margins we kind of require them to not hit, you know, like, too many attacks. Alright, we need magic for this guy. That's cool, we have a little bit of that. Sea Rage! Sweet! Alright. More levels coming up along, that's good. Now what exactly is this spot here anyway? Probably a music door? Yep. Music door. ruby. And that's all, apparently. Yeah, okay. So, in that case, we're all done down here. I think it's time for us to swing back up to that tower. Because if we're gonna bookend... I mean, there's also a few of the level 42 champions, you know, scattered around the place I gotta deal with, but... I do believe, aside from dropping by and hearing our elderly friend's explanation of the world, we're basically good to go. Magic proc. Most likely... I wanna grab this too, didn't I? Yeah, well, I haven't been using his Templar buff, which I probably should be, honestly, so... starting to get a little squeezy on some of these points, so I'm trying to, like, you know, spend them wisely. We're running out of, you know, running out of well, points. Grabbed the preemptive shield, which has been nice, honestly. This weakening crush makes a lot of sense. Making them do less damage is certainly a nice thing to have going on for us. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna warp after I get my craft boxes and reward boxes. Goblin Brood Egg, Pirate Hook. Yar, me hearties. Are you ready, kids? Is that back to here? And then, I go for the workshop, I suppose. Because, yeah, I mean, really, we gotta just tackle the abandoned tower next time. So, apologize if this one was a little on the shorter side, you guys. Just didn't want to run two areas into each other too much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you all on the next one when we pick up here in the abandoned tower. I'll get us back up to where we were. And we'll see if our prediction that the last boss is the worm, which honestly I don't think it could be anything else at this point, is true. But hopefully it will all go well. So for now, take care of yourselves because you're worth it, you guys. Do something nice for yourselves because you deserve it. Stay safe out there. You know, everything's a little crazy these days, but do your best to stay safe and, you know, all that good stuff. I will see you folks on the next one, and for now, I'm Monster Matt out. Bye-bye.